As you can see here, 5 of the 7 figures have been removed successfully with nothing tearing. That is 2 removed from the bridge area. So you just do the same thing. Cut, 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 cut. Now, that's about as far as I want to go. Until, of course, what would happen? No, just for argument's sake. If you went in here, nah, that doesn't look so good. Just stick to the original plan. The original plan, the one that has worked the best so far. What you have to do now is cut in such a way that you cut that flat. One flat. Second. Good. See? As long as the outer flat can swing up, then you're good. And then you cut along the outer flat. Right? Oh, don't want to cut his hair, so let's go this way. Now, should, if I did my job properly, be able to slide him out. There you go. Oh, now I got Scotty out without damaging anything. Thank goodness I have lots of practice opening up Motu figures, or I never would have figured this out. In fact, well, it was better up top. There. Okay. One more. But, of course, before you do that, you have to cut along here, all the way down. All the way down like this. Thankfully, it's not very attached at the bottom. It's only really attached at the top, which is fortunate for me, because it won't get damaged that way. See? And then you just snip there, boom, and you snip here, snip, snip, there you go, there you go, good. Now, and once again, you go flush along here, all the way. See, that came detached without interference. And then you snip along here. This is where being a left-handed cutter might have come in handy, but I'm a right-handed cutter. It's a side effect of a lefty growing up in a right-handed world. There you go. Perfect. You might be left with some shiny artifacts, but so that is 6 Star Trek figures, as you can see here, out of their package. So we'll take out one more on camera. I know that's a risky move, but it's worked so far. This is Sulu, even though he's on the wrong side of the page compared to where he normally sits. Alright, good. Now, poke, come on, cut, cut, flat, flat, cut. Good. Good. Good, good, good. And if all goes well, we should be able to cut along this way. On the flat. There. Good. Excellent. Now, can we slide him out? He's a bit blocked. Well, that's no problem. Just trim a little bit. Now, come on. There you go. There he is. Sulu's out. Excellent. So, we take this. There we go. Snip, 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 snip. All the way to the bottom. There. Snip, 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 snip. All the way to the bottom. There. Came off nice and clean. And then we just trim it flush with the precise scissors. With the curve up, of course. Not down, up. There. You go this way. Well, not much to take off there. Not much at all. Good. Excellent. All right, now I'm going to get the thing into position, set it back up on its shelf, and we'll see where we go from there. One more thing. Take all their accessories out. Good thing about the new bases? Well, the old bases are a lot like the new bases. So you can fit Captain Kirk with his foot peg like that in... Oh. All right, so he stands beside his bridge chair. But there he is, standing on the bridge. You could sit him in his chair, but he'd sit weird, as you saw before. So what I tried to do is emulate the picture on the side of the box by having the figures on the bridge in the approximate positions they were on the box itself. Now we're going to see what it looks like when Captain Kirk is sitting. Yeah, I mean, there they are, but it doesn't look right because his legs do not bend at the mid-thigh like a Voyager leg would. Like, take a look at the Doctor. See how his legs have mid-thigh bending? He could probably sit a lot better on the TOS bridge than those figures. It's amazing that Voyager had the best flexibility of all. But anyway, that's the picture. There they are on the bridge. That'll be the thumbnail for opening up the Star Trek TOS bridge playset. And the great part is, it can be slipped right back into its box when it's time to move. And the figures can be put in a drawer. So I'm quite pleased. It may be cardboard, but it's good. Oh, and since we still have about 8 minutes left, I might as well open up Christine Chappell and Janice Rand and put them at the bottom with Kirk. So give me one moment to get them out. Well, actually, I can get them out easier than I could the other time because I can show you how I do it. So you do the exact same thing. You come at a figure from the side. Except this time, without a bunch of cardboard in the way, you're able to go all the way around. Or maybe you go this way. See? And just a little snip right here. There you go. She comes loose perfectly. Now, as far as the tape, you just slide your knife curve side up again. There you go. She's out. Without any interference. And look, she has her own separate medical badge. So that's brilliant. And she has her own accessories as well. And her little skybox card. But for right now, we're focused on putting her on the bridge beside Captain Kirk. Or she could... Oh, look. She only has one foot peg on her left foot. Well, that's crazy. That means she has to stand... Ah, that way. No. She actually has to stand this way. There's no other foot peg. Right there. So her arrowhead is not exactly facing the same way as everyone else's. It's actually facing a different way. But you gotta stand her beside Spock, because that's who she was in love with. There you go. And one more figure, Janice Rand. There are her accessories in their own separate bag. Now we open up Janice Rand the exact same way. Go from the top. And down the side. And around the bottom. Where you have to be careful, because sometimes it tries to rip up the cardboard in this area. And then around the right side. And you come around to the top again, and voila. Excellent. There you go, see? Now, when it comes to the Starfleet base, which seems to be connected at more than one spot, you just cut the tape around each side of the bag with the pointy side up. See? Came out without any trouble. The Skybox card. Good. There she is. And her accessories, which are all black, not blue, weirdly enough. But she'll still be able to put them all in the bag. She has a communicator, she's got her phaser, she's got her black, appropriately colored black medical stuff. That's her pad, yep. Here's her communicator. Her tricorder, come on now. There you go. And her phaser, of course. All away team members armed with phaser. There. And she's got her proper... Now it's interesting, her security comm badge. Well, it's not a comm badge. They call it a display stand in this event. All right. Okay. And she, again, the foothole, her comm badge is going to be facing a different way. But there we go. There we are. She's sitting beside McCoy, and her bag of accessories goes in the far corner. Okay, so there's the picture with Kirk sitting. Let's see if I can improve on Kirk a bit. Much better. There you go. All 9 important crew members on the bridge. Kirk is standing in front of the captain's chair. Now we just have to turn Uhura slightly. See if I can get her not to lean. All right, there we go. Uhura's not leaning anymore. There's the picture of the bridge. Perfect, which can be cropped. So that was opening up the Star Trek bridge set and having all 9 crew members on it. And as you see, the backing is undamaged because I cut it flush and eased the inner bubble out. And there's a bit of damage behind Christine Chapel, but if you just do this and that, there you go. You can't tell. Perfect. And then, I guess, all right, if you want to do it that way, then you ease McCoy back evenly to compensate. There you go. There. There you go. There you go. Perfect. So that was opening up the TOS bridge playset without damaging it. And as you see, you have lots of room for the second pilot figures. So I'm quite pleased with all that. And we'll see you here next time. Bye-bye.